I was atheist and a Satanist, and I've been Muslim for 8 years, and this is my revert story. I saw a lot from a young age, and then verging into secondary school it didn't get any better. Socially I was the artsy, speak when spoken to, awkward book girl. I just stayed inside in my This Is England council estate home. Moving into my late teens, the corruption of this darkened world really set into my soul, and I seemed to thrive in the feelings that it gave me. I spent my late teens easing into a life of sin and degeneracy, which peaked at about 18 and showed no signs of stopping or slowing down, only accelerating into darker sins and desires which led to deeper depression. I was unhealthily obsessed with esoteric knowledge and feeling the achievement of unlocking mass unpondered epiphanies that only a few knew. This made me feel like I've got one step closer to figuring out the existential crisis of why I was a blob of skin floating through space. I was in a hostel at 18, which was the lowest point in my life, but the hostel itself was in a heavily Muslim populated area. So I was enraged by the sight of God-loving people 24/7. Everywhere I went I saw the God-fearing, and I'm ashamed to say now that I both hated and pitied them. This is where I met my first ever Muslim face to face, and we used to sit outside of a church and debate God, as ironic as that is. I was my usual disrespectful, angry self, while they stayed calm throughout everything. Imagine someone mercilessly attacking something that you loved and believed in, but staying calm. That's exactly what this person did, and every other religious person that I debated did. They stayed calm and respectful and never bit back. These debates became regular, and I actually became excited for them, but not for the right reasons. I was doing my research on the internet and the EDL, Islamophobic side of the internet, and I thought that I was prepared with ammo. I have been through things that not even my family knows, stuff of horrors that will fill me with PTSD for life. God really had a funny sense of humour when it came to the non-Muslim Nicole back then. I was also kind of taught that bad was okay as long as it's done under the family home, which is a typical white Western way of raising teenagers and children. Distracting boyfriend, cigarettes, intoxicants, all became my life at the precious age of 14. Barely wore any clothes, rebelliously pushing society's standards of being clothed but naked. I was bisexual, pansexual, sapiosexual. I took intoxicants that gave me fake momentary happiness, which admittedly was a journey in itself, and as a spiritual hippie I thought it was a rite of passage. A way to reach spiritual and mental evolution, which I thought there was nothing wrong with that. But alhamdulillah, now I know. I thought zina was a passage to true love, of which I was in a passionate search for. And I'm going to have to make this in a few parts because Instagram only makes me make 3-minute videos. Follow to keep learning about the mercy of Allah.